Hi, my lovely Beaconites. I welcome you all to another fun-filled session of e-learning at Beacon House Schooling Uninterrupted. Today's topic is about the identification of the shape, sound, action, vocabulary, and the formation of letter F. Firstly, let's practice reading a few words done earlier. Let's read the first word. T, O, P, top. Good job, children. Yes, what can you see on the board? It's a mug. M, A, G, mug. What do we have next? Yes, it's a bun. B, A, N, bun. Bravo! Now comes the letter of the day. Capital letter F and small letter F. They both have the same sound but are written differently. The sound and action of letter F is: place your hand above the other, lower the top hand as if an inflatable fish is deflating, and say, okay, my dear ones, it's time for an interesting story. Listen to it carefully and find words with sound. An annual forest festival is celebrated on the fallow land in the month of February. The whole forest was decorated with flags and flowers. The fence was decorated with fans, and the trees had the hanging feather chimes. Everything looked fabulous. The flavorsome food, fruits, and the warm campfire. All the birds and animals of the forest attended the festival. The frog prince of the forest appeared and welcomed all of them. He said, "I am very happy to see that you all have managed to arrange everything so beautifully. And the feast is fantastic. So are you all ready, Fiona the musical band, to entertain us on this function?" asked the Frog Prince. The fox, the foal, the fawn, and the flamingo got ready with their musical instruments to start the show. Suddenly, the fawn said, "I can't find my flute. Oh dear, what will I do now?" Soon, a falcon appeared with a flute made of gold. "I found this flute on my way. Does this belong to anyone here?" "Yes, I have lost my flute. But this gold flute is not mine. Mine was a wooden flute." In a while, a group of fireflies appeared with a flute made of silver. "Does this silver flute belong to anyone here?" "No, I have lost my wooden flute. This silver flute is not mine." Finally, a fairy arrived with a wooden flute. "Ah, I got my flute. This is my flute. Oh dear fairy, thank you so much. I will always be in your debt." Everyone was happy and danced around on the music. The fairy waved her magic wand and lots of firecrackers burst in the air. It was a fun-filled festival. The fairy, falcon, and the fireflies were impressed by the fawn so much that they presented her with a golden and a silver flute too, in recognition of her truthful nature. That was such a fun story. I hope you all enjoyed it. So children, remember that truthfulness brings its own rewards. Now it's time to recall all the words that we have learnt from the story. Fan, flowers, fox, forest, firecrackers, feather chimes, food, fence. Fruits, fireflies, fawn, frog, falcon, fairy, foal, flute, fire. Great job, kids. Now let's focus on the formation of letter F. For small letter F, draw an inward loop touching the skyline and go down straight, reaching the lower grass line. Then make a small sleeping line across the standing line on the upper grass line. Capital letter F. Start from the skyline, draw a standing line reaching the lower grass line. Go up to the starting point and draw a small sleeping line towards the right on the skyline. Next, go to the upper grass line, draw another sleeping line towards the right in the same way. My lovely students, it's time to have some fun-filled activity based on the letter F. Are you all ready? Great! So let's get started. All you need to do is to look at the shown vocabulary words associated with the letter F. Then one by one, you will see one card missing from the set. You need to identify the missing vocabulary word. And yes, not to forget, you will just have 5 seconds to guess what's missing. Isn't it exciting? Yes! Let's have some fun! We have a fish, a fan, a fox, and a fin in the first set of flashcards. Yes, children, what is missing? The countdown begins. Well done! Most of you guessed it right. The flashcard of a fox is missing. Let's have a look at the next set of flashcards. So children, what's missing here? Good job! You are absolutely right. The flashcard of a fan is missing. The second set of flashcards have a fig, a frog, a folk, and a farm. Now let's move on to the next set of flashcards. What's missing? You just have 5 seconds, remember? Bravo! The missing flashcard is of a fig. Let's go through the last set of flashcards. What's missing? Well done! The flashcard of a folk is missing. Now it's time to read some new words. And for this reading activity, we have Ira with us today. So let's catch up with Ira.
Beef. I like beef burger. So friends, did you notice that there is sound in the end of the word beef? A fox. A fox is a wild animal. Fog. The sky had a lot of fog.
So how was it? Did you all enjoy catching up with Ira? High five on that! Since I always have something to eat at the end of my video, I found something in my house that begins with the letter F. What are these called? These are called frosted flakes. Can you say frosted flakes? And you can see the letter F at the beginning of each word. Frosted flakes. This is what you can do in your house or in your classroom. Take a look around in your kitchen with the help of your parents and see if you can find some of the letters which you have already learnt. And you can tell, look, I have learnt about the letter F, and there it is right on the box. So kids, you are all fantastic. Until next time.